So I played the reworked 1x in the testing place in Forsaken, and let's just say it was interesting. You might notice this video is different as I'm going to voice over the entire thing, and I hope you guys enjoy. Starting off, I'm just running to survivors. I probably want to kill a Deucicard here, and I miss, but I hit Chance instead to try to get a good combo, and boom, Chance is literally already dead. And I want to get Deucicard, but I know Deucicard's up stamina. I'm not getting the M1, so I take the initiative to zone Deucicard in the corner, hit the entanglement, which is very, very good, and use mass. Miss, of course. Now, mass got changed, it's way faster. Entanglement now pulls. If you test it yourself, people are saying 1x is now going to be OP, and I've heard people say 1x is going to be trash. And honestly, I'm more on the neutral side. 1x is going to be the same, not that good. This update might seem like it's going to fix 1x or anything. It's not. 1x is the same. I don't really like what they did with this rework, and I think it's a really bad rework in my opinion. There's not much that's changed. It's more of a rebound. No, not rebounds, that's not the word. It's more of just a stat shift and just a couple extra added factors on previous abilities. 1x struggled because all he did was rely on entanglement before, and 1x still struggles and all he does is rely on entanglement now. Overall, mass is nerfed in my opinion because it's faster but does less damage. I want more damage though. And entanglement is overall also nerfed, but the cooldowns are better. I will say the cooldowns are better. That is true. Rejuvenate the run, absolutely horrible. Got it. Minions are so bad now. You'll see later once I get minions, their detection range is so low. They only do poison. They only kill for like low or already glitched. Oh, and minions apply glitch. And what glitch does is it just makes your mass affection and entanglement do more damage, which is horrible synergy, by the way. They also removed the fact that you can kill minions with mass affection, so now you can't even snipe them across the map anymore. Anyways, let's get back to the gameplay. I already dropped Deucicard and Chance, which is very huge for me, as those two are really hard counters. I do a really good entanglement. I'm careful as to not get blocked by Gus, and I hit 0, so I try to use mass, and I actually hit for a lot of damage. Gonna go ahead and rejuvenate just to get some minions. You'll see rejuvenate now has a 30-second cooldown, but you can only summon 1 minion per body. It sounds good, but because they changed minions, it's not that good. Anyways, I want Elliot, but he's in the back of the map. But I also really want Shaletsky, because the thing is with Shaletsky is that they can stun mass, do really good stun, and a really good combo. I would say overall entanglement got buffed if you use it in the open, but if there's like a small loop in a house where like you can't really consistently hit them in the open, then yeah, entanglement kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and keep on chasing. I kind of want to kill Shaletsky here, so I'm gonna go ahead and pursue that. Shaletsky's in a bad spot on this mountain. Probably gonna use Unstable Eye to get some speed. Oh no, he just sends it, so I send it too. Gonna go ahead and get him. They reworked Unstable Eye, it's okay. Do a little prediction there, and Shaletsky drops. All I have now is Guest, Elliot, Chance, Betterman, Shaletsky. Chance and Shaletsky and Elliot gonna be big problems. Betterman, I guess, too. Everyone's gonna be problems here, but I really just want any of them. They all dodge my mass. Not the best spot to do mass. And here I tried this shortcut, and you know, I tried it once and I'm like, why isn't it working? So I tried a few times. To the blind eye, it kind of looks like I'm humping the wall. Yeah, me and the wall actually have an intimate relationship. I'm sorry you guys had to figure it out that way. And the wall is 9 months pregnant. Anyways, horrible entanglement. And more about that wall, you can actually do that shortcut, but I don't believe you can do it on 1x because it's so precise. 1x doesn't have enough sprint speed, unlike something like Jason or Cool Kid. Anyways, Elliot uses not entanglement. Elliot uses rush hour, and if I missed that entanglement, I would have been cooked. And if he hit that shot, I would have also been cooked. I zone Elliot here, try to hit a lucky mass. Do I hit it? Nope. You also see that mass has like a nice lunge ability, and I use Unstable Eye, abuse the speed too, and just go crazy. Unstable Eye is overall better in check spots in my opinion, but at the same time, it's still just not that good in chase. Like, it might seem way better in chase, might seem very viable in chase. It's not, because the last 2 seconds. But if you want to instantly run after regaining stamina, which is kind of a waste, you really only have like 1.5 seconds. It's just not that good. Anyways, I was pretty mad, and I'll let Meat Killing Games say why. 130 HP. In what fucking world is this fair? Yeah, I'm just tired of Chance, man, I'm not gonna lie. Ever since this buff to the reroll, literally consistently every game, people will get 130 HP. I've gone in games for multiple chances at once I've gotten 130 XP. Not XP, HP. Anyways, it didn't matter because I dropped chance really fast with a devious combo. 1x is still an amazing combo demon, but against like good loops, 1x sucks, so yeah. Anyways, I look back here and I hate how they're highlighted green, yet your minions are also highlighted green. I just hate that so much. I almost didn't think they were players. I thought they were minions at first. Anyways, I have this guy's zone. I'm careful of block. But I do happen to hit it. Not mind game. I should have block baited it. I got lucky he missed. Well, I did juke. Then I got stuck in that tree, which is kind of a blunder. I still am up stamina. And I'm gonna try to entertainment. That's okay. Probably gonna mass soon. Again, that last M1 in is good. I mass here trying to predict, and I do hit. Predict that he will not dodge. I think Shaletsky should have stunned me there. I think that was 100% the play. Go ahead and rejuvenate the rod in. And as you can see, I'm low on time. Shaletsky's full HP, I believe. I can't really tell, or at least full, like close to full. And Bilderman's my only chance at winning because, you know, Bilderman's 80 HP. So I had Entanglement. As you can see, Entanglement did not actually like pull because it's behind like what's it called, a wall. And I don't know, Bilderman starts throwing. Thank you for throwing free content, I guess. And Bilderman just dies. Now I'm in LMS. LMSs like this are easy because it's against Shaletsky and 1x. You get 10 extra seconds to kill him. Problem being though is this map has so much distance and some pretty nasty loops. So anyways, I kill a minion for speed 1. Pretty good play, and because I stuttered, he thought I would mind game. He gets hit with a minion, and he is just basically cooked unless he slashes me. And I'm pretty sure he either tries slashing me or doesn't. He might have still been in cooldown, and I get an easy win. I then hop into the next game, and I won't lie, I didn't put the clips of me losing in because I didn't want this video to be boring or long. I want you guys to get the full experience of the rework, and I think showing wins is actually showing losses has its benefits, but I don't want people to automatically think this killer's ass. I also don't want people to think this killer is good, so instead I'll show you me clips winning and just tell you that it's actually not that good. Maybe then you'll just believe me. Anyways, I did lose like a good bit. I think 40% of games I played were losses, mainly due to just bad maps. Also, a few changes to mains for that now a charge doesn't kill them. And I don't know if 2x stab kills him either. I think it's just charge, which was definitely needed. I think this rework would have been absolutely fantastic if they did not touch up on minions at all. Or maybe they just toned down the minions so they have a lot of range but only do 5 damage. I don't know, just a tone down. It doesn't have to, I don't know. The one thing they should have not toned down though is the detection range. Because what made minions so good were the map presence, but with the detection range being nerfed and that on top of that they do like literally no damage and they suck ass, they literally have no map presence. Like most of the time I summon them, they're horrible, and they're also very easy to learn a corner. They were easy to learn before, now they're even better. Anyways, let's get the gameplay. Shaletsky wastes juking, so I go ahead and use mass. Pretty damn good shield from Dusakar. And I mistime my my M1, so I'm not able to kill Shaletsky. And come on guys, I'm like literally on this guy. I don't know how they kill, and finally I get a kill with our stamina depleting both to 0. Go ahead and unstable eye, get that speed boost. I try to hit Elliot. I think I hit Elliot. Yeah, I did hit Elliot. That was very good. Guest is for some reason running loops around me, doing like, I don't know, ring around the Rosie, not really sure. We did some patty cake in between there too. Shaletsky's here and Chance. I know if I use mass I'm gonna stunned, but I didn't need to because Guest just straight up died and Shaletsky missed the zap, and Dusakar shooted the wrong person too late. Anyways, Dusakar is actually just zoned. They're gonna go ahead and zap me, that's fine though. I try to get a nasty low entanglement, but I do get that mass. The best part about getting masses on supports is that they're so weak except for Tath that one more mass will usually do it, but because of the nerf damage, it's actually not like that at all. As you can see, they're just so low, and I know 5 damage doesn't seem like a lot, 30 to 35, but it makes such a big difference when 1x has poison in the equation, where poison will oftentimes get a lot of survivors to 1 HP. Makes a big difference. Anyways, my minions aren't half decent spots. I actually like the position I'm in. Also, they increased the blindness on Unstable Eye, which I personally don't like, but the reasoning was to make it a different like reveal, which is fine. I that actually makes perfect sense. Anyways, I'm gonna show you in-game meat kill, and I was not happy about getting that 30 damage. 30 damage is so bad for a mass. Me complaining about being 30 damage instead of 35 might seem like nitpicking, but it does make a good difference, I won't lie. Anyways, chances zone because my mains have actual good map presence, which is surprising because I just said they don't. And I know if I use mass, he's gonna shoot, and he probably knows that too, so I'm not gonna use mass. And I combo the shit out of him because, you know, dodging chance stun is pretty easy unless they predict. My minions are all over the place, which is pretty damn good for me. It's blocking like every major loop, which is pretty, like I said, damn good for me, especially because this map's heavily survivor-sided. So Shaletsky doesn't have much to loop, which I like to be in this position. Does stun me. I don't really agree with the stun though, because minion gets on him. Wasn't expecting it, but maybe that's why he went for it. Wasn't expecting it because minions are nearby. Zone him again. I'm gonna wait for my unstable eye and use it. Actually, no, I used mass here. That's also a good play. He barely dodges mass, which is good play on his part. Now I use unstable on this check spot. But I tried switching it up instead of rushing at him, which he probably thought I was. I would use entanglement just for that damage, you know. Like I said, it doesn't stun, so it wouldn't have been very helpful. But for, you know, little 10 damage or so. Hit him with mass. I try, not try. I don't know why I was using camera lock there. Don't understand why. Usually when I use camera lock, it's always against stunners, so I can very easily dodge because it's just easier to dodge than camera lock against stunners. Now we're in elements against Elliot, and let's just say I completely lost him. I still don't know how he got to the back of the map when I was in the front, or whatever. I don't know, probably drew the shit on me. Anyways, this loop is nasty. I can't really do too much about this. As you can see, I'm not catching up. Just like old 1x, you still have to hit entanglement or you lose, so it's literally the same thing. As you see, I missed entanglement, so you know I get one hit, but he just gets away. Look how much distance he gets. Like, that's just unfair, man. I don't know what to say. It's just 1x is just so reliant on entanglement. That's what makes this playstyle so unfun, so inconsistent. Some games you'll absolutely demolish, some games you won't. I do win here, but I do get lucky. Hit some very good combos there, and then my stupid fucking minion eats the hit, and I do a crazy mass, and yeah. And that's the last game I'll be showing you today. What do I think about this rework? Nah, it's not very good in my opinion. I mean, I think it's for the better, you know, it does make 1x feel more fluent, that's for sure. And this rework is better than nothing, but this is not what I was really hoping for. Still so reliant on entanglement, still a gambler, still the same character. When I think of a rework, I think of something massively changing, like for example fundamentally how you play. Now a major example would be 2-time. 2-time got reworked and literally changed its whole class from survivalist to sentinel. It was that big of a rework, and everything about 2-time changed. Absolutely insane. Dusakar got reworked, and yes, it wasn't a major change, but it made you play differently. You had to play more up close and proactive instead of being halfway across the map, sniping and peppering a guy with slows. It was different, you know? Reworks. Reworks are fun because now you get to experiment with a brand new killer, but or survivor, but it's still the same killer survivor that's similar, but this feels the exact same. I won't lie, it does feel the same. It plays out the same, it feels the same. There's some different things in there, like of course it doesn't play completely the same, and of course the strength isn't completely the same either, but it's overall just the same. I don't know though, it's just what I think, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see y'all later. Peace out, y'all, and tell me if you like videos like this. Might do them again, might not. Later.